Welcome back, direct support professionals, families, and service providers. I'm Dr. Greenberg, and today I want to make a quick video on the use of medical exam gloves. There are three types of gloves that are commonly used by direct support professionals. They vary mostly by the material that they're made up from. One type of glove is made up of a vinyl material. The other type of glove can be made up of latex. And the third type of medical exam glove is made from a substance called nitrile. Which particular glove you use will depend upon what's available to your service provider and what's available at a given point in time. With the shortages of protective personal equipment, the supply chain is very limited and the type of gloves we get vary. It really doesn't matter whether it's a vinyl glove, a latex glove, or a nitrile glove. They do essentially the same thing. This is an example of a nitrile glove. The latex gloves frequently are a more translucent color, and vinyl gloves sometimes are clear. Again, doesn't really matter, they all do the same thing. Let me go through a couple of important things to know about medical exam gloves and try to clear up some misconceptions. Whatever type of glove you're using, the medical exam glove does not, let me repeat, it does not keep out all viruses and all virus particles. All these gloves have some degree of what we call porosity to them. That means there are little pores in them, and over time, viruses can get through them. In addition, many of these gloves can have small micropunctures in them, so they do not completely keep out everything that contacts their surface. The third thing to keep in mind is that when the surface of the glove becomes dirty or contaminated from touching anything, that material, that virus potentially that's on there, can easily be cross-contaminated to the person wearing the glove. So gloves can't be relied upon to somehow form a perfect protection for the individual. They have to be used in a very defined fashion. Usually for all the medical exam gloves, we use them for a particular activity that we're doing, and then we discard them. So the times we use these gloves would be when we're delivering personal care. We're helping an individual bathe, eat, perhaps toilet. We would put the gloves on beforehand, after washing our hands, do the activity, and then remove the gloves and wash our hands. Another time the gloves are used very frequently is when we put on or take off a mask or a face shield. These types of activities, personal care activities, putting on and taking off masks, are discrete activities that have some increased risk of exposure to the virus because we're doing direct contact with surfaces that could potentially be infected. That's the time where you really want to use the gloves. Now, what's the right way to use medical exam gloves? The first thing you want to do is wash your hands. Full minute. Then what you want to do is put on the gloves, and there's no particular secret to how to put them on. You just basically slide them on and make sure, to the extent possible, that you have a good fit. Now, once you have the gloves on, you do the activity that you need them for. Then Let me put another glove on here just so I can show everybody. Once you're done with the activity, this is the important part. How do you take off the gloves? Remember, the surfaces of the gloves now potentially are infected or have virus on them. You do not want in any way for the gloves to contact your face or other parts of your body. To take these off properly, what you want to do is loosen the first glove. Frequently we do this by the fingertips. Okay. Pinch the glove and turn it inside out. By doing that, the dirty part of the glove is covered up and you now have the part that was against your hand, which should be clean. We then, without touching your bare hand, put it into the other hand and ball it up. Now we have a clean hand, we have a dirty glove in this hand, and I have to get this glove off. I'm going to take my thumb or other finger, turn the glove inside out, and again, without touching the outside of the glove, I've now removed this, and I'm going to throw this one away. In this way, you will avoid contaminating your hands to every extent possible. It's very important once you've taken the gloves off to then still wash your hands for 1 full minute. If you do this every time you put on and take off gloves, it will go a long way to protecting yourself. Thank you, and I hope this was helpful.